Global trading has been a popular activity for centuries, allowing interaction between some of the most wealthy and powerful countries in the world. Economists have divided the economy into three sectors of activity: extraction of raw materials, manufactured goods and services, according to the three-sector model. These are all very diverse and provide each country with a different avenue of profit that they are best known for in the financial markets. In today's video, we will be showing you top richest country in the world. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. South Korea nominal GDP, $1.81 trillion. South Korea has overtaken Brazil in 2021 as the 10th largest economy in the world. The country has experienced rapid economic development over recent years due to its strong education system and focus on the technology sector. In particular, South Korean-born telecommunications company Samsung is the largest mobile phone provider in the world, with more than 20% of the market share. Other notable stocks include automotive companies Hyundai and Kia, steel manufacturer POSCO, and holding companies SK Group and CG Group. South Korea is well known for its dominance of chaebols, or family-owned companies, that are all traded on the Korea Stock Exchange or over-the-counter OTC for foreign investors. Number 9. Canada nominal GDP, $1.88 trillion. Canada is famous for its mining of precious metals and is home to some of the largest gold production companies in the world, which has had an enormous effect on its overall economy. Goldcorp was once the largest gold supplier in the world before it merged with US-owned Newmont Corporation in 2019, leading to a rebrand of Newmont Goldcorp Corporation. Barrick Gold, Yamana Gold, and Kinross Gold, along with other Canadian gold stocks, are all listed on major international exchanges and available to trade on our platform. Number 8. Italy nominal GDP, $2.11 trillion. Italy's economy is divided between the north and south regions of the country. The highly industrialized north contributes towards the majority of the country's economy, whereas the south appears less developed with higher poverty levels, a much higher unemployment rate. Following the 2008 financial crisis, unemployment rates started to soar, peaking at 12.7% in 2014 and mostly affecting the younger generations. However, this figure has managed to decrease to an average of 9.9% in 2019, which is a considerably lower rate. Italy is the largest hub for luxury goods in Europe and third worldwide. Their manufacturing sector comprises of many small and medium-cap companies within the industrial triangle of Italy: Milan, Turin, and Genoa. Number 7. France nominal GDP, $2.94 trillion. Aside from being the most visited tourist destination in the world, France has a high GDP per capita, meaning that there is a high standard of living within the country. France relies heavily on tourist income for its booming economy, but it also is a world leader in the chemical, pharmaceutical, and automobile industries. In particular, Sanofi is the world's 5th largest pharmaceutical company. Group PSA is the world's 6th largest car manufacturer, and Total is one of the 7 major oil companies in the world. It is known for the production of high-quality produce, including cheese, wine, poultry, dairy products, and wheat, which are the main exports. Around 90 million tourists visit France each year to experience this fine culture and standard of living, and tourism accounts for around 10% of nominal GDP, as well as supporting around 11% of domestic employment. Number 6. India nominal GDP, $3.05 trillion. Despite India being 5th on this list, it is actually 3rd in terms of PPP rankings. India has the fastest growing economy in the world and has increased its size by 6 times since 2000. It is described as a developing market economy, as it tends to depend on supply and demand from other countries. India is one of the largest suppliers in the world of commodities, where 66% of the population work in agricultural and food production. This includes milk, fruits and vegetables, seafood, rice, wheat, cattle, sugarcane, and cotton. India contributes to the world's economy in terms of textiles production, natural resources, coal, cement, automobiles, and it is a huge exporter of crude oil and natural gas. Number 5. United Kingdom nominal GDP, $3.12 trillion. The United Kingdom has one of the world's most globalized economies, and international trade plays an important role in the economy. The services sector contributes to around 80% of overall GDP, with a particular focus on banking and finance, as the UK is the world's second-largest financial center after New York. The UK's central bank is the Bank of England, which is responsible for setting interest rates and keeping a stable cost of living across the nation. It is possible to trade on share price movements of a number of leading UK banks, including Barclays, HSBC, and Lloyds, with our new UK bank share basket. A leader in the aerospace industry, the UK has helped to develop many popular aircraft models in collaboration with foreign manufacturers, such as Boeing and Airbus. The pharmaceutical industry is also very prominent and has contributed towards research and development, retail, prescription drugs, and vaccine development during times of medical emergency. Number 4. Germany nominal GDP, $4.32 trillion. Germany is the leader of Europe's largest economies and relies heavily on the export of high-quality manufactured goods. There are a variety of sectors represented within the German stock market. The DAX 30 is also an equivalent of the Dow Jones 30 stock index, holding 30 blue-chip stocks on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, which is the 10th largest stock exchange in the world by market capitalization. Adidas, BMW, Deutsche Bank, Merck, and SAP are just a few of the established names that make up the DAX 30. You can spread bet or trade CFDs on the price movements of underlying shares on our platform, Next Generation, without taking ownership of the actual asset. This involves the use of leverage. Number 3. Japan nominal GDP, $5.38 trillion. Japan is known for its thriving automobile industry, with notable brands such as Mitsubishi, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, and Nissan contributing to a large proportion of profits. Japan's equivalent of the Dow Jones 30 is the Nikkei 225 stock index, which represents a benchmark of blue-chip companies within the Japanese economy. These are all listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, as well as being available internationally. The index features a number of stocks from different sectors, including technology, transportation, consumer goods, and finance. You can invest into the Nikkei 225 through a number of exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Number 2. China nominal GDP, $16.64 trillion. Although China's purchasing power parity is of a higher figure, its nominal GDP is significantly less than that of the US, leaving it second of the richest countries in the world. However, many consider PPP to be a more indicative and truthful representation of the economy, as it takes into consideration price inflation. China is the world's largest manufacturing economy and exporter of goods, as well as being the largest country for international trade. The size gap between the US and China's overall nominal GDP has shrunk significantly over recent years, and market analysts predict that China will one day surpass the US in both nominal GDP and PPP aspects. China's tech industry is particularly popular with traders, as these are some of the largest and blue-chip companies in the world, including Alibaba, JD.com, and Baidu. Number 1. United States nominal GDP, $22.66 trillion. The United States has held the position of the world's strongest economy since 1871, after surpassing the United Kingdom at the time. The United States dollar is one of the strongest currencies in the world and the most popular currency to trade overall. It is frequently a component of major forex pairs, including some of the most traded currency pairs, such as the Euro US dollar, US dollars yuan, and British pound US dollar.